So picture this. You go to a pawn shop in your local area or a salvage shop. You're an 8-track lover like me, or just any media lover, and you're perusing their selection of the usual Beethoven 8-tracks, country music, or depending on where you live, what's common for you, country music, Springbok, and so 70s bands. And then you come across these. You're intrigued by them because you've never seen an 8-track like this before, and you probably say to yourself, Nat, I probably can't play this. This doesn't look like 8-track. Well, buy it. If you see any of these, buy it. Doesn't matter if you have got the player for it. And I'm going to show you why today, because I have come into possession of 3 of these. Hello and welcome to the AV Nut. We're nuts about AV. And today we're going to be taking a look at broadcast cards. I'm probably wondering what these were used for. These are broadcast cards. By the way, I apologize, I am sick, so if I sound a bit weird, yes. My head feels like, I feel like a bus has hit me, so yeah. These are broadcast cards. I bought them yesterday. These, I haven't figured out what station they're on, because I'm actually in the process of whipping them currently. Probably wondering, why do I have 8 tracks out? Well, I'm going to show you why. So I've got 3 of these. Hi there, 38 seconds. Unknown, this is crossed out, so I don't know if that's what's on here. And Innovations, 2 seconds. This is on, I'm going to post all of these on my second channel, Record Reconciliation, if you want to see here the full whips, which I'm going to play I'm going to play this one and most of the other ones, but if you want to hear the full things, go there. So these were used by radio stations. It used its own specific player. I forget if it was similar to Fidelipack. Can't really remember. I'm putting a video in the description of a video by Techmoan. He did a video about this. It's going to be much better. This is just a short overview. I don't know what station these were used for. If you know, please tell me if you recognize the jingles. I posted on Reddit, try and find out on the South Africa Reddit. No one's responded yet, so I don't know. Anyway, these were used purely because you could get incredibly small tape loops. This is 2 seconds long, and yeah. And the things were a lot more reliable, the players and the sound quality and the tapes were a lot more reliable than standard 8-track or cassette, because at the time cassette, this was the 50s, 60s, cassette and 70s, cassette at the time wasn't capable of decent sound quality for radio broadcasts and jingles. These run at 7.5 inches per second. Now if you know, normal 8-track runs at 3 3/4 inches per second. This uses a 4-track layout, I'm pretty sure. I'm not exactly sure on that. Like I said, go watch the Techmoan video if you want all the technical info. But anyway, you're probably wondering, why did I buy these if I can't play them? And the same reason, if you ever see any of these, you should buy it and put it on YouTube or whatever. Because you can play it in a standard 8-track. These are 2 empty cards. That is actually the tape in this one currently from this one here. This is a empty RCA Beethoven 8-track. It's the one that I posted on Reddit about having an incredibly cheap plastic pinch roller. I'm probably wondering, how does this process work? Now I'm going to show you, but let me just put you in the tripod quickly and I will show you. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so as you can see, there's the broadcast cards and there's my 8-track. So the basic process is, these usually have one screw in the center. This I had to break. I did take a picture of it before I broke that. and I will put it on the ripped page, or when I make the video of the full rip, which you can go and check now. They're all in the description. That picture of the thing before it was broken is there. Now, this was supplied by Radio Fleet Studios to I have no clue. I get, from what I heard, it seems like it's Classic FM, the earlier years of it. This one, not that, this one, if you look, is dated, if you can pick it up, the 16th of February 1974, but that's because outside, don't know if that's still on. This is quite a cheap one. It's got one of the clip type of 8-track. I've already taken this thing apart so many times, it's already just falls apart. So this is the tape. It's just a standard 8-track tape spool. You can literally just drop it into an 8-track. But I'm gonna pick this up and let me demonstrate the tape pathing quickly. Now the thing spools weirdly off. Okay, go on please, thank you. Okay, so there are many different types of these, but let me show you this one. I will be right back once I have rethreaded the tape. Okay, so I'm going to take it out of the tripod, mainly because I need to tighten the screw on the bottom of it. There we go. And mainly because I want to show you the tape pathing. So it's the same as a usual 8-track. As you can see, there's just a brake that when a pinch roller would engage into the tape, it would release and allow you to move it. As you can see, it's the same mechanism as a normal 8-track. You did get higher quality ones with a metal bar here and this type of a spoke design for the brake. These were actually a bit more expensive to make because it involved more metal, so they tended to go with these plastic designs. These two are the same type. That's the other type. These could be from different stations, I'm not sure. Anyway, we're all familiar with the way an 8-track works. So this is one of those stupid ones that they use that weird corkscrew screw. So we're gonna twist that up and just turn it out. Okay, that weird thing that I hate. We're gonna open it up. This is already out, this tape. This needs to go on the center spindle, but yeah. Okay, so as we can see, it's the same tape bar thing, just yoink this out here. If I disengage the brake, which I'm going to put you back in the tripod for that. Okay, so we disengage the brake and we lift up, and it just pulls the tape out as you would a normal 8-track. That fan is going to ruin this process, but yeah, there's a fan going to keep my PC from exploding, and then you just thread it as you would a normal 8-track. Just thread it as you would a normal 8-track. Thank you. Just give it a couple of turns to push down here. Okay, now it's threaded. Now you just close up the 8-track and make sure the tape's not in the way. Make sure it spins fine. Yeah. Okay, this has got these stupid clips, so I just push that in. There, it doesn't close properly, that's normal. Now we can put this one to one side, close it up. Just put the screen to keep it safe. Now get this in. There's a very fine strategy to this. There we go. Now it's back in. So now I've already got my 8-track deck wired to my PC in stereo. Ignore the reel-to-reel tape picture. I just don't have any other. I'm using OBS to record this, but I'm lazy. So all that you do, this tape doesn't make good contact with the cap stand, so I've put it at around about decent levels, and the process is, or put in another tape quickly, make sure it's on track 1 you could probably hear it playing in the background. There. Okay, so probably saying to yourself, what, this runs at half speed, what's the point of this? Well, I'll demonstrate now. You can go over here. I'm gonna hit record. Recording currently the audio from this 8-track deck, so we're gonna put it in, make sure it's making contact, tape this port so that it makes contact with the capstan, and as you can hear the jingle. You're probably saying, well, that's incredibly slow, how are you going to play that back? Through the magic of editing. So I'm going to record. The process is do a couple run-throughs of track 1, like 2 run-throughs, let it record the jingle 2-3 times, record track 2 to get the signal tone, track 3 and track 4. This would have worked similar to some stereo reel-to-reel decks. You would have the, here's something I can use as an example. Here's a piece of paper. Okay, you would have it like this. You would have the tape like this. Sorry for the straightness, I'm using one hand for this. Here's your 4 tracks. It's not straight. It would record the signal tones to this one and this one, and then those two would be your stereo tracks. The thing about 8-track is it's recording both those. This is seeing it as 2 tracks, so it's taking this one track and spreading it over both channels, and then when we go to track 2, it takes the signal tone and puts it over both channels and so on. But that's the process, so I'll be right back when this has recorded a couple times too. So yeah. One thing I forgot to mention that I most probably should is that these don't use a metal strip to change the tracks, so you won't know if or to show when the track is done. You won't know when the thing's done. Just play, that's why I said play through a couple times and then change the track, because this use signal tones to cue up the tracks so that it would be just at the beginning when the DJ would press play on it. It also gave you the ability to record 2 jingles on one tape. People generally just recorded one thing, but yeah. So I'm done recording them, and it has come to light that these are from Swazi Music Radio that ran from 1972 to 1978. That was broadcast in Swaziland. As you can see, now that we've recorded it, the process is simple. We grab the MP3 after converting the video into using some nondescript applications. Put it in Audacity. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Now we just select all of it. If my mouse would work now. Take effect, speed, and change it to double speed. And then it is correct. So now you can hear the wonder of Swazi Music Radio.
If you'd like to get into some of the best contemporary music around today, tune into Innovations tonight at 8.
Hi there.
The music in the room, or the murmurings of your friend, are not just an audio delight, but a physical sensation.
Oh gee, I'm glad you like it. Let me turn on the light.
Aanspannen om van Saki achteren in huis. Druk om Saki, Saki, Saki. Waar komen de Nelson en de druk om no?